Iced coffee is like all the trend right now, and for me, I drink it nonstop because I never slow down and I'm always on the go. So I bought this little handy thing off Amazon a few months ago, and I absolutely love it. So I'm going to show you how I make my own iced coffee, and this lasts me about a week. If that tells you anything. This is the inside of it. It just comes with like this like long strainer, if you guys can see, and it just goes right in here. It fits right in. And then this is just the lid and it screws on. And then this is just the coffee that I use. I use the K-cups in this too, so I just got the same thing. And it's up to your discretion of how much you use. So for my coffee, I'm just gonna fill this little 1/3 of a cup lemon that I have. Okay. Depends on like if you like your coffee strong or weak or whatever. Just pour it right in. Hopefully not spill too much. And then I just really gauge like how much is in there. So I'm actually gonna pour more in because, well, coffee. And, you know, when you spill it all over your counter, it's cool. So, that's how much I'm going to put in. Tip I'm going to do, because I didn't do this last time, so pour some water in. And then make sure it's not open, because, yeah, last time it was open and it was all over the place. And don't mind the stain in my sink. It's been there since I moved in. Okay, so you just want to make sure that this is closed. You put this back in with this, and then you're going to add your water. Sink water, because one of the benefits of living in upstate New York is we actually have good water. So I'm just going to fill that up. I fill it up, I fill it all the way up, right as you can see, to the bottom lip. And then just put the lid on it. It's a little difficult to do one-handed. And you let it steep on the counter for 2 days. And I will show you the end result after this. It's been 48 hours since I did this, and now I'm going to show you what it looks like when we take the grinds out and what we have left. So I just move it into the sink because it just makes life easier. And then just pull this out. Let it drain a little bit, and I just take this out and leave this right here because I'm going to show you something else with this. Then I just take the lid for this. Put it back on. The cats are in the background playing with paper bags, so forgive me. And then I just put it in my fridge, and then when I want it, it's ready to go. So when you cold brew coffee like that, instead of actually steeping it in hot, it makes it less acidic. So if cold coffee sometimes bothers your stomach or gives you a stomach ache or indigestion, this alleviates all that too. Like, so cause sometimes people get heartburn from having it. This just like alleviates all that. I just leave it in my fridge on the top shelf right here, so I could just put a cup underneath it. Don't throw mine all our stuff. And you know, it just makes life so much easier, and it's way less expensive. So now I'm just hanging out in my kitchen. I'm actually getting ready to make Bella and her little friends lunch. So a good old mac and cheese, because as hard as I try, this is what she loves. And then I'm also going to show you guys some paintings that Bells and I did. We did like that pour paint where you pour the paint on and then you drip it around and, you know, come out with this beautiful design. And actually, I'm surprised at how beautiful it came out. Like, it really came out amazing. Just gonna pour my pasta out. Woo! Into my bowl. spill some, you know, on the counter. And of course I have my snobby high-class butter because, you know, y'all know how I feel about the butter. Empty in the packet of processed dried cheese, which is gross, but whatever. Mix it all up and give it to these kids. Okay, I'm going to show you guys some plant food. So these are the grinds from the cold brew that I just made. What I'm going to do is probably going to make a mess. That's why you do it over the sink. Try and get as many in as you can. Let's see how much is in there. Okay. Now what I'm going to do, now I'm just going to add water. And let it steep again, and I'm going to pour this directly into my plants. This will be a fertilizer because it gives them an acid base that they normally don't get, and this will help them a lot. And then once the grinds stay on top of the dirt, every time you water, they re-get it. So that is a little homemade plant fertilizer. Don't like the idea of doing that and having the grinds in there. You can just take a paper towel and take your rim. Obviously, I can't do it one-handed too well. And then you can pour through that. This way you get the water without the grinds.
Okay, can I see the blue? It's not exact on you to me. What song should we put on, Allie? Well, I know. I love blue, so this is going to be for my room. And that's going to be for yours.
Okay. Take that one.
Thank you.
Yep. And then you finger paint. While your mom finishes dripping your painting.
And just swirl it around.
Okay, so here is mine finished and just drying. It'll kind of be this way, I think. We shall see. Oh, there's our cat that lives outside that adopted us some way, somehow. Here's Bella's little... Oh, you can see my shadow. Sorry, guys. But look at her little baby pupper. Only took all summer. But here it is. And then... here is Bella's drying. So pretty. Here is the end result, and I'm very impressed with how good these came out. So this one is Bella's, and I think she did an amazing job. She's 9. Like, she did a freaking amazing job because she's amazing. And then here's mine, and then I think they both just came out amazing, and I can't wait to get some more canvases and do them again. This was super fun, and I'm going to get like some sort of like, I guess like clear paint, like spray paint or something, and because they're flat, and I'm gonna spray them so we can hang them in our rooms. I love them. I hope you guys do too. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video of Bella and I doing paint pour and other stuff. Stay tuned, because over the next couple of weeks and stuff, we're going to do an apartment tour. We're going to do some Amazon favorites of mine and hers. She's actually going to give you guys a tour of her room, which is going to be super cute. So stay tuned. And remember, we recover loudly, so those behind us do not suffer in silence. Bye, guys.